Hey Plant Fam! Oh my gosh, the car's probably so loud. I'm so sorry. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jaclynn. This is not my jungle. This is my car. I'm sitting literally outside my house in the car because we're about to head over to Tilton to check out the Lowe's and the Home Depot. I don't know which one we're stopping at first. I can't remember which one is like closer and which one's further away, but we haven't been there in a few weeks, not since before I left for Tennessee, and I wanted to do the rounds again and see what they have. So let's head on over to Tilton, New Hampshire and see what they've got in stock. All right, Lowe's is the first stop. I forgot there's a Walmart right here too, so we'll probably check out. They don't have a huge plant selection, but they do have some, so we'll check out Walmart too after this. Looks like they have some outdoor stuff. I'm like oblivious to the looks that people give me when I'm out filming in public, but David always lets me know. He's like, that girl over there was making faces at you. I'm like, that's fine. I'm just out here doing my job, helping you guys out. Look at these googly-eyed cactus. This is the right way to go about it. Like, if you're gonna glue something onto a cactus, it shouldn't be a fake plastic flower. It should absolutely be googly eyes. It's the only time I'm not gonna complain about them gluing stuff on. Some cute ripsalis. Some more cacti with the fake glued on flowers, which makes no sense because like they will bloom on their own. Some brain rocks and some butt rocks. David's not here to make it sing for you. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, just their cacti and succulents out here. It's so hot. So we're gonna go inside and see what they have for foliage plants. Okay fam, voiceover Jackie coming at you. We are at the Lowe's in Tilton, New Hampshire, and of course, again, the first thing I see when I walk through the door is this beautiful Philodendron Gloriosum. This is in a self-watering pot from Live Trends, and I'm pretty sure they're like around $20. I'm trying to figure this plant out because it looks like there's actually 3 in here, if not maybe more than that, which is an absolute steal, and I don't even like that plant. So that is definitely one to be looking out for in case you did not see my last shopping video. And then they had some cute hanging baskets over here that I haven't seen before. I always love it when Live Trends comes out with a new round of pots. Even if I don't like the color red, I still love that there are so many options for people. And then they had this really cute alocasia. I think this one is called Quilted Dreams, but definitely correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. I'm not an alocasia expert by any means. I think they're beautiful. This one is $14.98, but I just have one in my collection. This one is the alocasia Maharani. It kind of looks like black velvet, but I don't know if it's dark enough. I think it might be, no, but it's not textured enough. I think that's a black velvet. It's just not very black. And then down here we have the Amazonica alocasia, really beautiful. That one is massive. And then the tiny dancer alocasia in the self-watering pot. Self-watering pots are definitely a great option for alocasia. At least that's what I've been told by you guys. I have yet to try it myself, but I definitely want to. They have this really adorable little pixie peperomia for $20.98 in this hanging basket. Some Tradescantia, heartleaf philodendron, some weird ferns, and then they did have this really nice full looking Curtisii. Don't be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't be afraid of the yellow leaves. I was trying to find a better word, but my brain still isn't functioning, even though I'm doing this voiceover the next day. It's still hot. It's still hot in my apartment, even though I managed to go back and get the fan. You'll know what I'm talking about in a little bit. Anyway, so here is a absolutely beautiful hanging basket of golden pothos. There's a ton of different pothos hanging baskets here, more heart leaf. And then they had this really nice looking dogtail cactus. I was trying to tell you not to be afraid of the yellowing leaves on the Caretaker. They pretty much always look like that in the big box store. The new leaves kind of fall, like they just get yellow and fall off, but then new growth will come in and it's totally fine. It's just from the inconsistent watering that they get when they're at the big box store. So it's not a sick plant, I promise. I mean, unless it's like totally yellow and the leaves are falling off, then that's a different story. Anyway, I thought that this, what are you, Heartleaf Philodendron, but the more neon colored one was really cute. $16.98 for those hanging baskets. The ZZ Chameleon, that doesn't stay that color, which is super annoying. And then they had this really beautiful Aglaonema here. These are in the original Wick and Grow containers. I forget the price on them. I think they're like 16 or something like that. This absolutely gorgeous curly lipstick plant, or twister lipstick plant they're calling it. This is the Ascananthus, is the proper term for lipstick plant, and there's a couple of them here and they're absolutely beautiful. I think this is a great alternative for the Hoya Hindu rope. Spoiler alert, I am going to do another video on Hoya that I will never buy again because they're annoying or I just don't like them, and they're alternatives. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that first one. It seems like you did, and I have so many more that I would love to add to the list if I'm able to branch outside of the Hoya genus for the alternatives like the Ascananthus. So $17.98. I feel like that's gone up like a lot, but there's some cute Mandula in that mixed basket. There's tons of Anthurium over here, some really nice Aglaonema hiding back there. Some absolutely beautiful orchids in stock here today. I really love these. These are just regular Phalaenopsis orchids, but some of the designs on these flowers, this one especially, are just absolutely stunning. So I did want to take a minute to show you those, since we don't always look at the orchids. They tend to just have a lot of the same stuff over and over. And like the terrible like blue dyed ones, which just look fake and not appealing in my personal opinion. But there's another Gloriosum hiding back here, some really beautiful veining on this one, and then the Philodendron Summer Glory just happens to be right here. So again, I'm going to show you guys a quick little side by side. The one on the right here is the Summer Glory. That is a Gloriosum crossed with a Philodendron erubescens. I forget which one, something that's a little bit on the red side, and the one on the left was obviously the Gloriosum, so you can see the differences in those. And then this Monstera, I kind of felt bad for her. She was all squished up back in there. I have a confession to make. I like rearranging plants in the big box store. So obviously they're organized by like their pot type and things like that, so I don't go too crazy, but I do have this thing that I do, and I felt bad for that plant, so I did move it to where it could actually be tall and be at eye level so that maybe somebody will actually even see it, because when it's tall like that and the foliage is all pressed up against the underneath of another shelf, no one's ever gonna see it. So anyway, over here we have some creepy ass bromeliads. I don't care what you say, they're terrible. And then there's some Dracaena, some Monstera. Obviously, I'm kidding. It's a joke, you guys. It's called having a sense of humor. But there's also some more heartleaf, tons of heartleaf philodendron up here, like no shortage whatsoever. There's this strawberry begonia, which is not actually a begonia at all, but for whatever reason, people call it a strawberry begonia. It's a very cute name. I mean, It's just a little bit misleading. And then a lot more of the usual stuff, tons of pothos, some different ferns, peace lilies, all in these old school Wick and Grow containers from Costa Farms. And then over here, a lot more peace lilies, some Dieffenbachia, cute little Syngonium hiding in there. That one looks like Berry Illusion, but I don't know, don't quote me. Cute little begonia over here, Rex begonia type. And then just more of the same stuff again, tons of peace lilies and Dieffenbachia. And then what else do we have here? Oh, look, some really cute little Manjula. I've definitely been seeing these pop up, so if you've been on the hunt, $7.98 for these from Costa Farms. Never mad. This is the last one that they have here at the Lowe's in Tilton, and I am going to post this video today. I filmed it yesterday, so they should still have a lot of this stuff that you're seeing if you are in the area and there's something that you're wanting to go and grab. So the clearance rack, they have some like, you know, halfway decent and halfway not kind of plants. I thought maybe this pot was cute. I'm not always just plant shopping, I'm also pot shopping. I thought maybe this one was cute as well, and it does have a little anthurium in it, but honestly, you know, you'll see. You'll see why I don't buy anything. But they did have some pretty decent stuff. These cacti are definitely salvageable. There was just one that was in the pot that was dead. So don't underestimate the clearance rack. I have been kind of wanting to rescue some plants lately, so let me know in the comments below if that's something you'd be interested in, if we started doing more like rescue plant type videos from the Lowe's clearance rack. Anyway, I almost forgot this little section of plants over here. There's some cute Syndapsis, another anthurium type over here in this pot from Live Trends, Urban Jungle. Super cute. Not mad about that. I would love to see some more anthurium types. I know other people have been seeing them in other areas of the country, but I haven't heard of anybody finding any silver blush or queen anthurium or anything like that anywhere in the Northeast. So if you have seen any of that, definitely let me know, and let me know where you're located. Let the rest of us know, because, you know, we're just waiting. But the Gloriosums are definitely exciting to see, and you never know what you're going to see next. I feel like Live Trends has really been holding it down for us when Costa Farms has kind of been slacking a little bit with the new releases. Definitely when it comes to pottery, I feel like they need to take a peek at what Live Trends is doing. But anyway, that's Lowe's. So that was fun. I just spent so much time dying, like sweating to death in Lowe's, because why does the AC feel like it's not ACing? I was trying to get a box fan, and I'm walking around like an idiot looking for a box fan. I finally find the freaking fan. I get to the register and I realize that I don't have my debit card. So that was Lowe's. I had to go back home and get my debit card so I can come back here and get a fan. I'm sweating to death, so I'm gonna go to Walmart and see what they have, and then grab a smoothie and hit the Home Depot, because oh my gosh, it's so hot out here. And they didn't have much. They had like one Gloriosum, two Gloriosums. I doubt the Home Depot is gonna have anything better, but you never really know Walmart, so let's go see what Walmart has to offer us. Okay, fam, so this is the Walmart now in Tilton, New Hampshire, and it's looking like they have a lot of the same stuff that they had the last time we were here, but I will show you very quickly anyway. They have some really nice looking rainbow moss. It's not actually moss at all, it just looks like moss. So that is why they call it that. I know it has other common names as well. If you know what they are, definitely leave them in the comments below. But either way, it's a beautiful plant, and it's only 19 something something, which is cheaper than the 20.98 that you'll get them for at Home Depot and Lowe's for the same exact size hanging basket. So I'm not exactly sure why Walmart has some of the same stuff for lower prices, but I'm not going to complain about it. So there is that. I thought that this anthurium was just really pretty. I'm a sucker for anthurium. I just love these long leaves. I don't even care if it's the regular anthurium. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And then of course I noticed that this poor plant was being drowned. I don't know how long this has been dripping, but I was like, let me dump out some of this water. And then I realized that it was a lot more water than I thought, so I was going to leave it. Just kind of like tipped over on the side, but look at all of the water that came gushing out of there. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I was just checking the rest to make sure that they're not also being waterboarded to death. So they all seemed fine, and I moved that one out of the way. So hopefully none of the other plants are going to drown today, and hopefully that one isn't too far gone and hasn't been sitting in the water for too long. But that was I think global green pothos that was drowning, and some cacti, Arnold Palmer. Oh wow, I cannot speak. That's embarrassing. Arnie Palmy cactus. You know what, you guys? I'm not even gonna edit this out. $4.97. Why do I bother? Trying to speak for that Philodendron Brazil. There are some really nice looking cacti and euphorbia over here. I am so goofy right now, and I really genuinely apologize. I appreciate you for still being here, even though things get kind of weird sometimes, like this fuzzy cactus. It's hairy, and I'm into it, and I have one, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I think they're pretty weird looking. So they actually had some pretty decent looking ficus fiddle leaf figs over here. Ficus lyrata for $24.84, and I'm definitely not mad about that. Some snake plants, ponytail palms over here. A couple of cute different Aglaonema types. This one looks like Maria. Some ferns, more snake plant varieties, some Calathea, and then another different Aglaonema type, some sort of commutatum maybe. I genuinely don't know, but they're only $14.97. And correct me if I'm wrong, but are these not the same exact Wick and Grow containers that they upped the price to like 17 something or whatever at the other big box stores? I just don't understand. But anyway, that is Walmart. Okay, fam, that was Walmart. That's not supposed to happen. That was Walmart. And you haven't even like seen my face today. I'm just like, it's hot and I'm sleepy. Anyway, they didn't have anything new. So here's to hoping that the Home Depot does. My hair looks crazy like this. And it's hot, so let's go. Am I crazy for even going out in the heat today? I feel like I might be crazy. Let's go to Home Depot. So apparently their garden center doors are closed, so I'm not sure why. So I gotta drag ass all the way over here. Okay, fam, so last but certainly not least, we are at the Home Depot in Tilton, New Hampshire, and they had these really cute little, I think, crown of thorns euphorbia, some type of euphorbia, no clue, but I thought the little pink flowers were adorable, so I'm showing it to you. I have no idea if that's a plant that anybody cares about or if anybody has, but I would love to know if you have one in the comments below, because I like hearing about your plants. They also had some really nice looking ficus ruby over here. These ones are $20 from Proven Winners. Some ficus shiverianas as well. I'm always looking for one that has like more of the darker green coloring on it mixed in. This one kind of looked like it on the new growth, so I was just a little bit intrigued and wanted to look at it a little bit closer, but I mean, it's not enough. I want more green on it than that. There's some Adansonii, some Philodendron Birkin over here. And then underneath we have another absolutely beautiful Ficus elastica ruby. There's a Taneki in there, a beautiful Monstera deliciosa, a regular burgundy rubber tree, and then they had a couple of Philodendron Florida greens looking really nice and mature. They just need some love. Honestly, those are great prop projects and they are $30. Also from Proven Winners, we have all of the orchids over here, some peperomia, nothing really out of the ordinary. And then we have all of the Baltic blues here. These ones are in some Wick and Grow containers from Costa Farms, some ZZ Ravens, and then of course I gotta stop on this absolutely beautiful pink princess. I used to hate on pink princess so much, but look at that when it's pink. I found my mother plant a few years back and she has just never disappointed me. I've had her for so long. I've propagated her. I've shared her. I've sold her. She is stunning. She has got so much pink, chunks of sectoral pink on her. She's beautiful. But look at this. Look at these leaves. Look at that marble pink variegation. Can you believe that these are just sitting here? I am genuinely shocked because this is not new inventory. This is definitely something that's been sitting here for a little while, and these I'm pretty sure are $20 each, and that is $10 per plant. One is marble variegated and one is not, but even still that is a steal. And then look at this one. This one has both. Plants are marble variegated. One of them even has some really nice sectoral chunks on it. For $20, you guys, again, that's $10 a plant. That is insane. I don't have my debit card, like you know now you know, you're filled in on that. Future Jackie here. So I would have snagged that, but I'm gonna leave it for somebody else. Hopefully somebody's gonna grab it, and if it's still there, when I go back, I'll probably get it. Yeah, 1998, because I just feel bad. I don't want it to sit and rot and die in the store. So I know that one of you will probably buy them and want them for a great price. So if they just end up sitting here and nobody wants to adopt them, then I will. So we'll just have to wait and see. They look okay for now. They're not like on the brink of death or anything. So but yeah, that is pretty exciting to see, at least for me anyway. I'm never mad about that. Here's what a regular one looks like without the marble variegation. You see this one just has a couple little flecks and some sectoral. Definitely not as beautiful as the marble variegated ones, and they definitely go for a lot more than $10 a plant if you buy them outside of the big box stores. So some hanging baskets of begonia down there, different ivy types, some pothos, and then there is this cute little mini lipstick plant. That one's got kind of like fuzzy-ish leaves on it, and they're always like falling off, so I don't know. I'm kind of scared of it. I'm not great with lipstick plants, and I'm not sure why, but the snake plant I thought was really pretty. Like, I don't know, they're supposed to be similar to Hoya, and I have like hundreds of Hoya, but for whatever reason, I always kill lipstick plants. There's some Manjula over here, so they definitely have some in stock over here as well. So you got the Lowe's has one left, and the Home Depot has a few left if you're looking for Manjula. Some beautiful Syngonium, some Croton that nobody cares about, golden pothos. I'm sorry if you care about Croton. It's nothing personal. It's just my opinion and lots of other people's opinions. And then over here, they did have this really cute little begonia maculata hiding in this trending tropicals container. What is this pot? Like, let me know in the comments below if you like that pot or not. I think it's kind of terrible, but to each their own. And then they had some more beautiful baskets of pothos, different varieties in here. Lots of, I think, pearls and jade, those ones are. And then they had this Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess. Now, don't come at me for being aggressive with the plant. I was just trying to shake it off. It's fine. It had a bunch of dead ivy leaves on it. And again, I have a problem. I like to rearrange plants. This poor Hoya was just sitting there getting rained on by this one that's dying. So I'm moving them a little bit. Gonna shake this one off, shake it off, and then I'm going to put it up here and just make it look a little bit nicer. And then they also had some Hoya species, Affinis Bertoniae. I think these have been sitting here for a little while as well, so they need a home. Somebody give them a home. They just need a little bit of love, some more sun, some good fertilizer, and they're gonna take off. And a shower because there's bird poo everywhere, but you know, Home Depot doesn't discount things. They'd rather just let them sit there and die, which is sad, but those are the types of things that should be discounted for sure. And then we have all of our floor plants over here. Some really big, beautiful bird of paradise. You know, I always gotta look through these for some sneaky little sport variegation. And then I have trauma, so I see webs and I automatically think spider mites. However, I don't actually see any spider mites, and these webs look particularly webby. So it might actually just be a spider. I don't know. I didn't stick around long enough to find out. Some money trees over here, really big money trees. Some nice looking fiddle leaf figs, ficus, some burgundy ficus, Dieffenbachia over here, really big Dieffenbachia. I have never ever had a Dieffenbachia in my care before in my life. Some beautiful Calathea, Stromanthe Trio Star here with these cute little pink leaves that are not little at all. I don't know why I said they're little. And this massive Calathea Makoyana, some peace lilies, ZZ ravens in here. And then over here on the other side of the store is a whole brand new palette of plants. Looks like from Costa Farm. So they have these Schismata glottis, Waylichii, I think is that one. It is on the tag, but of course I didn't look at it. And then they have some Calathea dotty, some Alocasia silver dragon, Monstera Peru. They have this really cute little juniper bonsai that I've low-key been wanting to get, but I just don't know if I have the right space for it. So I'm still in the process of kind of getting settled into the apartment and in terms of where all the plants are going to live, especially like the more common stuff that doesn't live in my plant room. So yeah. And then I am very happy to see these Monstera Standleyana Albo. And even though I don't particularly love this plant, I know that you guys do. Anytime I've ever had these, they definitely sold out fairly quickly. They do look like they're a little bit on the lower variegated side, but you never know. Like, that's a beautiful leaf right there. That one definitely has some really nice Albo variegation. And I'm pretty sure that these are still $19.98 for these. These are the trending tropicals. And this one is also looking really beautiful. Not mad about that. So yeah, some new inventory here at the Home Depot in Tilton, New Hampshire. Definitely not mad. There's a second new palette over here that was just brought out as well with some really beautiful lemon meringue pothos on it. I haven't seen these pop up looking this variegated and this gorgeous in a while. They do tend to revert, so definitely keep that in mind. However, when you purchase one of these, some Aglaonema and then some really nice looking fiddle leaf figs up here. They had a ton of more mature Monstera that I'm going to take a peek at as well, but this Dracaena white aspen caught my eye. I love the big variegated foliage on that plant, absolutely gorgeous. And Dracaena are really easy care. So look at this Monstera. It has midrib fenestrations, a few of them do, and I'm just kind of sneaking in here and peeking through some of the leaves and the petioles to see if I can spot any sport variegation, but they are a little bit too high up for me to really be doing that right now. And yeah, that's really it, you guys, for everything that is going on at the big box stores in Tilton, New Hampshire. Let me know in the comments below if you saw anything that you would buy today. There is definitely some good options here. Okay, fam, that was the Home Depot, and you know what? I was like, let's hope they have something new, but in my heart I was like, they're not gonna have anything new. And then I'm walking around and I'm filming, and the guy's like, are you a vendor? Like, what are you doing? Like, just out of curiosity. And I was like, no, I'm actually filming for my YouTube channel. You know, people like to see what you guys have in stock, yada yada. And he was like, well, I just got this whole pallet, and he was like, I'm about to bring another one out as well. And I was like, oh snap, thanks for letting me know. So those last two pallets were just all brand new stock. Monstera, Standleyana, Albos. Haven't actually seen those outside of a Walmart. You know, Costa Farms with their ugly pots still. Like, I just don't understand why they can't seem to like make a cute pot. Is it really that hard? Like, look at what Live Trends is doing. They're making cute pottery, not like cheap plastic crap that you would get like an Orchid in at the grocery store. Like, nobody wants the cheap white plastic pots, you guys. Anyway, so I'm not mad. I feel like this video definitely like redeemed itself there at the end. Those lemon meringue looked absolutely beautiful, even though I know they're gonna revert, which I tried to tell you guys from day one, because the global green reverted on me. I already told you about the ZZ Chameleon. I asked you guys, a lot of you guys said yours reverted. But anyway, I'm gonna save all that rambling for another video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I just realized that I forgot to put my earrings in. It's so hard that my brain is not working. So if you watched this whole entire video, leave me any kind of like cold emojis, like ice, snowflakes, because that is what I'm trying to manifest right now. I'm just like, pretend it's cold. I do have a smoothie, which is helping. So if you enjoyed this video, you should definitely give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. There's a join button if you want to be part of the official plant fam, all that good stuff. I'm gonna keep it quick. So let me know if you saw anything that you would have snagged today. I feel like there was actually a pretty decent variety, and I honestly would have snagged that marble pink princess if I wasn't a dumbass and left my debit card at home. I just got a new one, so I took the old one out of my purse and I forgot to put the new one in my purse. I love you guys so very much. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are out there in the world. I hope you're staying cool. I hope you're staying safe if you're out in Texas or anywhere where there's terrible weather going on right now. And I love you. And I will see you guys soon, right? Did I do the whole spiel? I can't even remember if I did the kindness. Be kind to people. Drink some water. It's really important to stay hydrated. I'm gonna go now. Okay, love you, bye.